So good morning and welcome back to Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay, one of our favorite places to come out to. We really love coming out here because of all the coasters, but I really wanted to come on out because they made some major announcements with Gwazi and the RMC it's going to be doing. So we're going to be doing that today, but also riding all the rides. It is kind of a gloomy day out, but we're kind of hoping because it is kind of gloomy, it's not going to be very busy, so we can get on almost everything. Maybe do like Cobra's Curse, Cheetah Hunt, all our favorite rides here, Sheikra, and then also see if Tigris maybe is testing. Maybe they're doing soft openings, because they say spring, but you never know. Because they look like they were really far along and the trains came on about a month ago, so never know. So let's just head on inside and see what there is. So we walked right on in. We actually saw they have some other 2019 merchandise out. It's also a big year for Busch Gardens because if you look to the left, like when you walk in here, they're celebrating 60 years. So like they had the nice, like I think these like full sleeve shirts, some cups. You can see like some coffee cups, little shot glasses, magnets, tumblers. They actually also started doing pin trading as well. So like SeaWorld started last year. SeaWorld started theirs last year. Busch Gardens starting theirs this year. So we're gonna head to the left. Instead of heading like normally towards Cheetah Hunt, Cobra's Curse, Montu, that area, like the Egypt area, we wanted to head over here because I really want to take a quick glance over here at Gwazi. Because they did come out with, Busch Gardens announced more information about Gwazi and what it's going to be becoming soon. Because we already know it is getting the treatment from Rocky Mountain Construction Company, but there's a lot more information they've announced about this coaster. So Gwazi has been announced that when it opens in 2020, no time frame yet about 2020 yet, but it was announced that it's going to be the tallest, fastest, and steepest hybrid coaster in North America. Now, if anyone knows anything much about Rocky Mountain Construction Company, they just built Steel Vengeance up in Ohio at Cedar Point. And that is right now the tallest, fastest, and steepest hybrid coaster in North America. Actually in the world, but there is another one being built outside of America, North America, that's actually taller, faster, and steeper. This will be the, I can't remember how many is one, but this was announced just a couple weeks ago. And it is taking away the dueling aspect of the coaster. Now I wonder if they'll end up doing a dual station though, where they'll have 2 loading sides and 2 unload areas to essentially make it more efficient. They said it's gonna have all new elements, and it's like it's gonna be the one single track. But I am super excited because it looks like they're going to keep this lift hill. Looks like the left lift hill they're keeping, but they've already almost taken the right lift hill almost completely off. And they did release a small animation of what it looks like. And if I am good enough at this, which I'm not really that great at editing or anything, I will show the animation they've put. But you can kind of see, look, that a lot of the tracks are even taken up. They're taking down that lift hill, because they're probably going to be using pieces and parts of the track and the old structure to rebuild part of this ride, because it's going to have brand new elements. So this is also going to be probably this is going to be the tallest ride in the park, which is already right now, it's still Sheikra, but this will be the tallest one. But you can see right here, they put all this stuff right here, coming in 2020. Oh, so this is going to be the world's fastest hybrid coaster and the world's steepest hybrid coaster, but it's North America's tallest hybrid coaster. This looks amazing. And like the red track looks crazy. This is going to be an amazing ride. Now I wonder if they'll have a lot of the old flyby sections and you can kind of see underneath. A lot of the tracks been taken out. We'll get more looks as we kind of walk around, because you can see more of it as you walk away. So to put it in perspective, Sheikra is 200 feet tall, and the drop on Sheikra is 90 degrees. The tallest hybrid coaster right now in North America is Steel Vengeance, and it's about 200 feet tall, so the same height as Sheikra, but it's only a 90-degree drop. This is gonna have a steeper drop, and I think it's gonna be 91 degrees, and it's gonna, someone said, between 208 and 212 feet tall. Wow. So it's going to be a tall coaster, and it's going to be a fast coaster. And so they're going to have brand new elements that they've never implemented on a hybrid coaster yet. So it's funny, walking by, you can actually hear them working on it. I'm really excited because they have a lot of room to work back here, especially since you're going to be taking away most of the old structure of the dueling aspect. You can kind of see right there, just through the gate right there, you can see the track's already been taken off. All that stuff. They're really, I do think that this will not take that long to build. Now I really wish we could come during the Food and Wine Festival on the weekend, because then we can walk back there and be right underneath it while they're doing work. But right now, still, other than the little animation and the pictures they've shown, no other information's been, they haven't announced a new name for it yet, haven't announced like all the stats yet. It's literally just been announced that this is going to be the North America's tallest, but world's fastest and world's steepest. And that means this thing is going to be faster probably than Sheikra for sure. And probably faster than anything we've ever ridden before.
Totally.
But it's kind of cool because I got to ride the very first RMC coaster in the new Texas Giant out in Six Flags Over Texas. Because when I used to live in Texas, I rode that on the opening day it opened. Wow. Rode in the front row. So my goal is I'm going to want to find out when this is opening so we can be here on opening day for it. But as well, new thing coming this year, Tigris. We'll head over there and take a look at it and see if we can see anything. Maybe if they're testing it at all. It'd be kind of cool if we saw them testing it. But it's kind of cool because Busch Gardens is opening 2 major coasters in 2 straight years. But I am excited because like I made the comment way back, and I mean I know I'm obsessed with Gwazi, but I'm just obsessed with new coasters. Especially with this park. This is one of my favorite parks to come to and everything. And the fact that this is gonna be a whole new ride. They're building it taller, making it faster, making it steeper, adding brand new RMC elements is amazing. So we'll be visiting a lot more often over the next few months, really next year while they're working on it to see the updates. Because I think we'll get a good view from the Sky Bucket. Because I think we're trying to do the Sky Bucket, and then hopefully maybe if I'm up to it, maybe do Falcon's Fury and look at it. So now that I've got my obsession with Gwazi and the update on Gwazi out of the way, I think we're gonna head over to Sheikra. See if we can do Sheikra, try to do Tigris. Not do Tigris, see Tigris. Sooner or later we'll get to ride Tigris. I think in the next month or 2 we'll get to ride it. And then we're actually gonna go over to Kumba because Kumba's open today. They were closed the last time we were here because they were doing some painting, so you'll have a brand new fresh coat of paint. Here's kind of a cool view. You can see how like a lot of the track's off, but the structure's still there. I'll tell you that drop though is going to be very well steepened to probably 91, 92 degrees. But you can see where the track was for a long time, but now you can see there's no track there, so. Oh my god, I'm so excited about this freaking coaster. Like, I'm obsessed with this coaster. Just heading on over now, because I think we're going to try to do Sheikra, which is such a fun coaster. As Ali says, very scary though, but I think I want to see what Tigris looks like, because they took the banners off, so that means they're starting to do they must be testing now because the trains are on it. I wonder if there's any like signs of a like entryway, like an entrance pathway into it, so that you can see like the entry path. Still love this coaster. Like, this is gonna be, I'm really excited for this because this is gonna be the world's or Florida's tallest launching coaster. It's about 150 feet tall. I think it's supposed to get to 60, 65 miles an hour, but it's still kind of it still blows my mind that the new Gwazi is gonna be taller than that and faster than that. You know what's faster than anything else? A squirrel running around the road. See him right there? Ooh. So I think where the entrance is gonna go. Of course, it's still an amazing looking coaster. The orange really complements not only just the orange part, but it complements Sheikra's red. Definitely, if I've ever noticed it, Busch Gardens is probably the best appealing track, like looking tracks. You can see this is the Tigris coaster. This is the Skyrocket Model 2. Now I do think this is ended up going to be the queue area for it. To get up here, you're going to have to go up by the Zambia Smokehouse, and I think the entrance is going to be right around the corner right there, and you'll end up exiting from this way. But you can kind of see the station right there. I'm excited. Busch Gardens does a lot of work on their theming as well. Like, not just the coasters itself, but like their theming. They're not like Disney or Universal-esque theming, but I mean, still looks pretty awesome. Now that we've kind of walked around a little bit and watched Sheikra go by a couple times and looked at Tigris. I think we're going to head over to Sheikra and see if we could do it really quick. So Sheikra, I'm not sure what the wait time is. I think it's really short. But I think we're gonna do it because it looked like some of the trains were fairly empty. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab a locker and set it up for the day. Yeah. You can see down here. Alright, now that we have done Sheikra, not a long wait, I think we'll head over to Kumba and see if we can do Kumba, because we haven't done Kumba since they were doing the refurb on it last time. Kumba's always one of those really nice classic coasters. I don't think the Skyride's running today though either. Well, actually it looks like the Skyride may be running today. If the Skyride is running, that'll be the best view of Gwazi, to be honest. So what's really nice is it looks like they did paint the track. I mean, look how blue it is now. It's, oh my god. You can see it's already pre-worn again, but the track itself and the support beams look absolutely clean again. I love it. This is probably one of my favorite sections right here, when you're low to the ground and you're holding a lot of speed before you head into the camelback right here. Well, then we found the popular ride that will be during the summertime.
This one's the most popular one. The other one is a little bit not popular, the flume ride. A lot of people like Congo River Rapids better than the flume.
Well, I think you get more wet on Congo River Rapids.
Also, the flume is a little bit smaller than Congo, because this is a raft, and flume is a log.
Yeah.
You can only fit like a certain amount of people on the flume and Congo River Rapids.
Yep. But we're not doing Congo River Rapids. We need to head over to Kumba, which I'm excited for. I love Kumba. There's a whole bunch of backstory to Kumba and like the other Busch Gardens in Williamsburg. But gotta head over here because we gotta put our stuff in a locker. We'll jump on to Kumba. How clean it looks. It looks so clean. Is that blue? Oh boy. Oh boy. Wow. That was great. That was awesome. Oh, that was so much fun. I really want to stand right here because I want to watch it go down into like the little path right here. Looks like really it's going to be like really fast. So I think, oh god, that's gonna hurt. I don't want to go on that today. That hurt my back the last time we were here. But I think I may do this today. Last time we were here, it was down.
No way.
And it was funny, someone in the last video I did for the Tigris and RMC update, RMC Gwazi update, someone asked about Phoenix. Like, does anyone know if it's gonna be reopening? And I'll be 100% honest with you, I have no idea. It's still here, but I've never seen them do any work on it, so I'm not sure. So again, I don't know, every time we've been here now the last couple of years, it's been under refurbishment or not opened for today. But I think if my nerves will let me, I will do Falcon's Fury today and lose about 6 years off my life. Oh my God.
Is your first time?
I've done it before, but it still scares the crud out of me. Oh.
Oh shit.
God.
Oh God.
Oh my. This is. Oh my.
Oh no.
Oh my. There you go.
Oh shit.
Oh. Oh, we're higher than Sheikra now.
They're worse.
Oh, oh, oh my.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Oh. Oh boy. So after I pretty much cracked myself a little bit, we stopped and got some food. We went over to the Twisted Tail Pretzels because they have a pepperoni pretzel like twist, and you get some like cool chips, some chips with it. I got some marinara sauce to go with it, and a Powerade. But yeah, that was let me just put it this way, I'm still shaking. You can't really tell because this thing's got really good stabilization in it, but oh God, I'm still surprised I even did that. So now we're gonna head back over towards Stanleyville and ride the Skyride. Normally we ride Scorpion, but I'm still trying to get over Falcon's Fury. But I think we'll go over, ride the Skyride, mostly because I see anything for Gwazi. And then I think we'll do Cheetah Hunt for sure, Cobra's Curse for sure. And then I think, I don't know if I'm gonna do Montu, since I did Falcon's Fury today instead. Time to do the Skyride. Head over to the other side of the park. It's just like the Skyliner, only this is a lot more open, as one would say. You can see over there, there's Gwazi. Look how much of the track's been ripped up. The idea though is they're going to try to keep as much of the original foundation as possible. A Scorpion behind it, but they're going to try to keep as much of the original foundation as it was originally on the track. And they'll just build the new coaster around it. Now there is some, I don't know if exactly if they're going to, I don't know which lift tail they're thinking. I think they're getting rid of this the left one, and they're keeping the right one. I can't remember which one is staying, but they are designing it all around one central track. Oh, now coming into the halfway point where we had to turn to head towards Cheetah Hunt and everything. Ooh-wee. Is the pony down there somewhere?
Oh, see the pony.
Ooh-wee. And back up we go. These are a lot of fun though, like surprisingly, I'm really, that's why I'm excited for the Skyliner, because this is a whole different kind of ride. Well, there's Falcon's Fury, I just did that. Don't know how I still did that, but I mean, that's straight down. Ugh. I think my stomach just re-dropped again. You can see right there, you can see there's like a little guy out there working on it right now. I do think that's the lift hill they're gonna be doing, it, like making that the drop, or making that the lift hill, because they do have to make it taller. They do have to make that drop taller. And so a lot of work to be done to it, but the fact that they've already started, they stripped pretty much the track except for the other drop. Oh, you see like the drop's almost completely done. But I do think that lift hill, the one they're working on right now, is the one that will have the long, or the will have the new lift hill and the drop. I'm excited to see when they announce the layout finally. But you can see where the track used to go, like off to the right here. Oh, I'm so glad it's getting RMC. I had said that like in 2015 when the first time me and Allie ever came. I said I really wish they would RMC Gwazi since I never got to ride it.
There it is. My butt comes off the seat.
One little short ride later, we're over here and it's posting a 35-minute wait. Cheetah Hunt. Yeah, definitely a long. We found the busy area. Because over at Stanleyville it wasn't very busy because like I saw Sheikra and Sheikra had like next to no one on the trains again. So but the line to get on the Skyride over here was way longer than over at Stanleyville. Stanleyville only had to wait for 2. Here you're gonna wait probably 15 to 20 minutes. Well, definitely looks like we came over to the busy area of the parks because Cheetah Hunt's 35 minutes, Corpus Curse is 35 minutes. It's just getting busy. Again, this is also started like spring break week now, so that doesn't really help. We're trying to head into spring breaks. I do know over at Stanleyville it was a lot less people over there, so not 100% sure. Honest to God, I think we're gonna have to end up making this the end of our day because it's just getting a lot busier all of a sudden. Nothing against it. I mean, it is spring break and we got to do quite a lot. I mean, the whole reason I wanted to come over here was look at Tigris, you know, look at RMC Gwazi. We got to ride a couple rides. We got to ride a Skyride and have to wait no wait, like the one here on this side where it's like super long wait. But we're gonna stop off by Cheetah Hunt because Allie wants to get some Dippin' Dots. And we're stopping to get something to drink before we leave because it is about an hour drive for us home. We'll tell you, despite the fact that the crowds are a little bit on the higher side today, it has actually been a really nice day to come out because the sun's been behind clouds all day and so it hasn't been near as hot as it could be. Oh yeah, it does. And like there's a little bit of a breeze, so it makes it really nice to come out. I definitely know if we come during the summertime like we did last year, we'll end up probably doing quick queue because quick queue here is actually quite cheap. Think for like if you do the one ride per ride, like one quick queue per ride is like, last year I think we spent $29.99 on it. And if you do the unlimited one, and especially now that, you know, especially with Tigris opening up very soon, that will be probably another incentive for us to get in quick queue for it. So it's kind of funny, they've started doing this thing where they're like in the, sponsored by the Tampa General Hospital, is that if you, they have the walking trail, so you have the short route and then you have the long route. Long route is 1.7 miles, takes about 36 minutes to walk all the way around. Then you have the short mile one that's 1.24 miles, takes about 27 minutes. And you can see how it takes you all the way around. All the way around. So, you're looking for these little markers too. So here's the start, there's the finish. Well, just walking out, try to get some, so Allie got her Dippin' Dots. Got a drink for the road trip back. It's been a really good day. Like I said, I think we could have done a lot more if we were like more, like we run, like what we usually normally do is we run through the park and kind of get everything. But some days, just kind of relaxing, just kind of walk around and look at some new stuff.
Look at the update.
Yeah.
Of the 2 new rides.
Yep, especially the 2 new rides because we're really excited about that. Allie's kind of more scared about the RMC Gwazi than anything else, but she's kind of excited for Tigris. So we're gonna go ahead and call it a day from Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay, and it was a really good day out. We got to really see a lot of Gwazi. I mean, Gwazi is really being torn apart, and it's kind of weird and kind of cool at the same time to see the transformation of a Woody coaster into a Rocky Mountain RMC coaster. And so, you know, you get to see the track being ripped up, but they're also going to be building the track around that original base in a sense. So they're going to keep a lot of the original structure, but they're going to have to build a little bit more to make it to the design. So that's something they have to do, and that's why in 2018 they made it to comics. I think what happened was the company came out, looked at the coaster, and got an idea for what their design is going to be, and then they presented it to Busch Gardens and how much it's going to cost, and that's why we got the announcement this year. So I'm really excited. Plus Tigris looks great. Tigris looks fantastic. I'm super stoked about that. Should be opening anytime, hopefully. And then other than that, we got to ride a couple rides. Got to ride the Skyride with no line compared to when you got over to Cheetah Hunt area. So, but with all that being said, we do head out from a very fun day here at Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay. We will see y'all next time.